is this punishment? Thought Chinese schools were just too strict. Strict discipline? Not like this. High pressure learning? Not like this. But this is what primary school life in China is like. I am Fiona. Today is Parents' Day at my son's school. Let's use a first-person view to see what the new generation of Chinese students is really experiencing. Look at the road outside. The parents' cars have completely blocked the street. This level of order is not just created by the school. This is an era where parents and schools are tightly bound together. Everyone wants the next generation to be better, so they try their best to get involved. Inside the classroom, the students sit perfectly straight. In the 1980s, Chinese education was crude. If you break the rules, you get beaten. That was real fear. But things have changed. Parents are educated now, and the teaching methods have evolved. This neat sitting posture is no longer a fear of being beaten, but a trained habit of showing respect to the teacher. It is time for exercise. Usually, they go to the playground, but not today. There are too many parents inside, filling up all the space. The invisible rule limits their space. It looks like a rigid routine. But look at these two boys, sitting next to each other. They hit each other's hands 7 or 8 times during the routine. Adults think limited space can control them, but kids always find a way to mess around. We did the same thing when we were young. Look at these artworks on the wall. There is an old saying in China, to be a scholar is to be the top of society. In my time, drawing and music were seen as a waste of time. Passing exams was the only way out. But now, parents send their kids to learn all kinds of arts and sports. Everyone is trying to figure it out. We don't know if this is the right thing to do. I just want the children to be better. This morning, some students performed here. Let's listen to them playing Yesterday Once More on the 古筝. And let's enjoy the choir singing a Chinese song, 立春, which means the beginning of spring. Unfortunately, I missed the pipa performance. Many people believe strict discipline means losing all creativity. But look at these hand-drawn comics. No standard answers, just wild imagination. Right next to them are the 4 great novels. Heavy history placed right next to children's doodles. This is their daily reality, digesting deep tradition while keeping a modern mind. Further ahead are handmade crafts, mostly done by the kids. They gather ideas, and parents buy materials. Adults act as the logistics team. It is a genuine, modern family cooperation. Look at this, English letters with a Chinese knot. Western tools and Eastern symbols. Society doesn't want them to have short boards. Master global tools, but keep your local roots. At the end are seats for parents and kids, with books underneath. Education here is also about companionship outside the classroom. At noon, they are put in the dorm for a nap. But they have no classes this afternoon, so you see this. 12 little boys lying in bed, singing at the top of their lungs until the teacher opens the door to scold them. Rules simply cannot hold down their endless energy. Back in the classroom, desks are in a circle with snacks. They are using a selfie stick as a toy gun. Usually, snacks and smartwatches are strictly forbidden here. Why so strict? Because a smartwatch today is basically a gaming console. Children lack self-control, and it is not just children who struggle. Adults find it difficult too. To stop them from getting distracted, the school simply cuts off their connection to the digital world. Without screens, they still sweat and laugh, playing with just a stick. Now, the party is over and the desks are back in rows. Look at this boy who was punished for breaking a rule. He had to stand in front of everyone to sing. Teachers don't use physical punishment anymore. Instead, they set up a small obstacle like this. The goal is not to humiliate him, but to make him feel a little awkward. But his best friend just ran up and sang with him. In this system, there are rules, but the teachers aren't too strict. And there is always someone to support you. That is enough. What else do you want to know about Chinese schools? Tell me in the comments. See you next time.